Boy, young wing back in the house, prepared to speak to none other. Ryan Villopoto, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Villopotos! Finally, we've got you on the show. Just in case nobody knows, Villopotos is the greatest light motocross rider in the world of all time, and soon to be the greatest in the big bikes. Isn't that right, Ryan?
Well, that's what we're looking for.
Is it true that you are going to be on big bikes next year?
Yeah, I'll be riding 450 next year.
How much do you weigh, Ryan Villopoto?
160.
160. Do you think that it's going to be hard for a guy who's 160 to throw that kind of bike around?
It's definitely heavier, and it's a lot faster. So it's going to take a little bit getting used to. But other than that, no, I've ridden it quite a bit. But no, it'll be pretty quick and to getting everything dialed in.
How old are you, dude?
19.
You're 19. You got a girlfriend?
Yep.
Really? Are you a Christian?
Yep.
So do you pray to God when you're about to start every race?
I mean, yeah. All I want to do is, stay safe. Other than that, it's up to me.
Do you have the winner's mentality? Do you hate Dungey?
No, I don't hate him. Obviously, I want to beat him, but other than that, no, I don't hate anybody. Like, I hate him just because I have to race him. No, that's not me.
What goes on in the life of Ryan Villopoto when he's not riding? Do you only ride all the time, or do you have other hobbies you do?
Well, it's pretty hard to have some other stuff to do, especially when you're, in California most of the time. I'm not really original from here. I'm from Washington State, so all my family's up there. So, I mean, a lot of it has to do with mainly just riding and training, and then the time that you do get off, you like to just...
Are you a millionaire?
Hang out. No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet.
You're not a millionaire yet?
No, that's what we're all going for.
It's kind of bullshit. So probably by next year you'd be a millionaire, because you have to get paid at least a couple $1 million to be in the big bikes, in the heavies, right?
I would hope so.
You would hope so. So anyway, you're winning the motocross right now. You had some dramas in the supercross, but it was still obvious that you were better than everybody, and that's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
And you are going to be on Team Kawasaki next year, correct?
Well, that's what it's looking like, but it's not done yet, so I could end up anywhere.
You could end up anywhere. That's the way you got to play. That's the way your manager tells you to talk, huh?
Yeah.
Keeps Kawasaki on their toes.
Yeah.
That's why as next year, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking to be on Kawasaki next year, but I can't say as of yet whether I'm going to be there. Just right now, I'm proud to be a member of Team Kawasaki with Ryan Villopoto, who's on the show right now. Villopotos, I hope you don't mind me saying that because I'm from Australia. How do you feel about James Stewart? Do you think that you can beat James Stewart next year, or do you think that you'll be right behind him?
It's a tough question. I mean, James is obviously the best rider right now, and I think it's going to take at least 2 years for me to, totally figure out the class. I mean, I think we have double the races in the 450 class, and it's obviously a lot more racing, a lot more stress, a lot more, nagging injuries, this and that, but I definitely like to try to go out there and try to win some win some races.
Do you think you'll be as fast as Chad Reed?
I would hope to think so.
Do you think that next year in the Supercross, if Chad Reed is there, you will beat Chad Reed?
I think we'll definitely have some battles. I would hope. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for is to at least be close to those guys. So
who do you think is the faster rider? Because I hear that Kawasaki has the fastest bike, and if Chad Reed was on a Kawasaki, that he would be faster than James Stewart. Do you believe that?
The whole who has the fastest bike, this and that, yeah, it helps. It helps to jumps. It helps sometimes on the start. But in a race situation, no, I don't think the faster bike helps because it's, obviously more to hang on to. It has its ups and downs, and no, I wouldn't say he would be any faster on a Cowie.
So you're saying James Stewart is the fastest Supercross rider in the world?
I mean...
Well, actually, Supercross, as it stands right now, Chad Reed is.
Exactly, because you can't really say that we didn't really get to see him race together, not very often. Not on a dry conditions, perfect race day. I mean, we seen him race Anaheim, and it was wet, and I don't even know what other ones James raced. But
so, who do you think is the best motocross rider of all time?
Oh, I would think Ricky's got that one.
You would still say Ricky Carmichael?
Yeah, for sure.
Who is your favorite motocross rider?
My favorite motocross rider. I wouldn't say I have any favorite motocross riders, only because I'm going to have to race all of them next year.
Well, what about? I mean, you're only 19. Who was your favorite rider when you were growing up, Ricky?
The guy who I would watch and I guess look up to, if you want to call it, would be MC
McGrath.
Yeah.
Do you talk to McGrath much these days?
When I see him here and there, I say what's up, but that's about it.
Do you think that maybe when you're like 21 that you'll retire early and get into NASCAR?
I mean, who knows? I mean, obviously, if I had a deal on the table and I could look at, okay, here's my supercross and motocross deal, and here's my NASCAR deal, and it also would have to see how well I could drive a car. I mean, it's.
how hard can it be, Villopoto? You're flying. 2 wheels is way harder than 4 wheels. Everybody knows that. Don't be so modest. You know that you could be one of the fastest drivers on the planet, guaranteed.
I hope so.
I know so. Don't worry about it. I've got your back. Anyway, Villopoto. Hello, you're on the air with Ryan Villopoto.
Jason Ellis, this is Mark Ellis from California. I want to talk to Villopoto, all right?
Yeah, he's listening.
You talk about being such a holy roller, you're praying before the race and everything, you're friends with everybody out there, but I've been to Hangtown the last few years, and tell me what was up with that Jason Lawrence thing.
Well, I mean, you guys probably all seen it, but it happens to people every day in the world that you just get either you're pretty soon the string or the stick just breaks and something snaps and you get over it. I mean, it happens to everybody, and that's what happened at Hangtown last year. It was the string was as tight as it went, and just that practice it snapped, and I was over it, and gave him a little taste of the old Bridgestone, and then we went down on the ground kind of rolling around, and then all of a sudden we got pulled apart.
Wow! So you were prepared to go to fisticuffs to win your race, Villopoto.
Yeah, I was over it, and you have to do what you have to do.
So, are you friends with this guy now, or did you have to go to church and pray to God and say sorry for what you've done, or do you think you're cool with that?
No, I think it's just
the competitive nature of Villopotos.
Well, that, and he deserved what he got.
He deserved what he got, and would you be willing to do it again?
If I got thrown in the same situation and the same thing over again or something like it, yeah, I would do it again.
So you're a redhead as well. You can't help it. It's just your temper.
Yeah, and you got to stick up for yourself.
Yes, you do. You know what? Hey, hang on, stand by, Villopoto, because you're about to be abducted into awesome love. That's why I believe you're the future of motocross, Villopoto.
All right.
Thank you for being on the Jason Ellis Show, and good luck in the rest of your glory days out on the track. Team Kawasaki, my small cracker friend.
All right.
Later, boss.
All right, see ya.
See ya. Villopotos. Action Jackson, isn't he? Cowfucker?
That dude's 19.
19.
I saw the picture on the website. I wasn't sure. He looked young, but sometimes people just look young.
No, he's a baby.
How long is that guy going to be ruling for?
Well, that's the scary thing about it. He's pretty much ruling everybody right now.
Right.
And he's 19. Like, he actually was saying just then that he potentially can beat Chad Reed.